All right. I think I'm back. After an hour of technical difficulties, actually, it was about 15 and 2 minutes and 15 minutes, and I am back. I am sorry. Trying up to the yeah, my camera suddenly froze, so had to reboot again. I apologize. I think we're good now, so we'll see if anybody comes back. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's type in the schedule. Hopefully the chat works. Let's see. Yes, it does. All right. So usually I come on got in at 11:05 today to the chat problem. And then went back and then I had to redo it and then had to reset the VOD time for JJ Plays Chess, and not that big of a hassle really. It's not. It's just a little bit. Yes, Elias is back. We don't know if Gloin's back. I think we're back. Everything's working. Camera's working. Voice is working. YouTube channel. That is working. I think we're good to go. I saw your last comment, and yeah, it wasn't real because it was all boofed up. But in the old one, I was 3298 or something like that, or 3273. And of course, it wasn't real. Thank you so much. We'll get into puzzles and then we'll do some challenges. That is cool. Thank you for following. Sorry about the technical difficulties today. And my cat is now trying to get on my computer, which could cause some situations. He doesn't know how to turn off the stream. Oh, yeah. I just lost my mic. Shadow. Okay. Can anybody tell me if I'm back on? My cat just turned off my mic, pulled the wire. Oh my God, where are you? Where'd you go? You're behind me. How'd you do that? That might not have been you. That might have been me. I might have bumped the computer. I'm sorry. You're awesome anyway, even if you turn it off. He doesn't know how to turn off my computer. Buttons on top. So, can anybody hear me? Anybody? Can somebody tell me in chat? How you doing, Tapato? Thank you for following. Can you hear me? Is my mic back on? Is my mic back on? Somebody tell me. Good. Woo! What a day. First the chat went down. And then the video stopped. And then the mic went suddenly off. Oh boy. So we're going to do puzzles. Puzzles has changed now. So I guess there was an announcement a couple of days ago on Bing. That's what Elias was telling me. He is Epic Elias on YouTube. He's got a great channel. He's got 1,000 subs, and he does some great chess content. Check him out. Epic Elias on YouTube. And we were talking about the new puzzle ratings. And I'm going to go to puzzles here. Oh, nice, nice. Mine went to 18 something. I'm a community streamer, so I'll try to get that off as quick as possible. Let me try to get that off. Yeah, let's get that off. So, yes, why is, man, what is going on today? That is, it's not anybody touching it. Strange day in the house, strange day in the house. Let me see. I know I'm currently 1786, 1865 was my highest. And it was 3298 or 32 something. Is that all time? Let's see all time. All time. Yeah, all time. What was it? It was 32. No, that's not right. It was higher than 3064. I've got the 3200 badge, but it doesn't matter. At least they fixed the puzzles. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing for everybody. So we'll do some puzzles for warm-ups, and then I'll take challenges today. Okay. Do want to put in the club again. Discord. Chess and Wizardry, I do live stream both. I'm an original Wizardry player from 1981. So Apple II Plus, first vector line graphics graphic game RPG for personal computer. There wasn't pre-Ultima by Lord Garriott that came out. I think he was like 16 years old. And I never saw it on the shelves when I bought my Apple II Plus. And I bought it in either late September, early October. And Wizardry had come out 2 weeks before that. So I believe Wizardry's release date was September 15th, 1981. And then, of course, I played all three. I got to buy all three games. Proving Grounds, The Mad Overlord, Knight of Diamonds, and Legacy of Lilligam. Played Return of Verdna, which was the bad wizard, and you were him, and trying to get out of the dungeon against player characters. And they had people send their save discs, which I did send to Surtech. So I think I even got acknowledgement that my characters were going to be in the game. But I never got by the fourth one. And so I play Wizardry all day on Thursday and Sundays, and chess on Fridays. I have 5 Wizardry variant Daphne streams, 5 chess streams, and what a buddy. Give me a massage back there. And you are so cool. Yes, I know. I love you too. You're amazing. Yeah, this is my shadow. And he is my shadow. So, and then 2 Proving Grounds, The Mad Overlord reboot from 2024. So we'll put that in here for the Discord. Here's the chess club on chess.com. And then multi-streaming today on JJ Plays Chess when I do the Wizardry live streams. It is JJ Plays Wizardry on YouTube. And so I think we're ready to go. We'll do some puzzles. And I don't know how these are going to change now, but we'll see. So it's nice to meet you, man. Thank you for coming in. I will do some challenges, and now I got a phone call with potential spam. Well, that's nice. It's a day. It's the start of a day. Every day is a new day. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win my rook black to move. Find a way to win my rook black to move. Huh. Man, I might screw this up right off the bat. Hopefully not. We'll see. Okay. All right. So we'll try to go through this first one, and then we'll get some challenges going. That was really nice. Tapato coming in and following. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. Now I'll play some challenges here a little later. I want to just get warmed up on these. We've got a Twitch break that's just started, ad break. Okay, white to move, checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. White to move, checkmate is waiting if you play carefully. Okay. Takes me a minute to look at positions and just get this figured out. Let me see here. Checkmate is waiting. I think it's queen sacrifice. There we go. Okay. You have a chance to beat me. Can you find the checkmate white to move? You have a chance to beat me. Can you find the checkmate white to move? Yeah, I lost my mic. Come on. What is going on back there? What's going on? Absolutely crazy. Okay, am I back? I hope so. We'll see. That's weird. Yeah, my video's working. Sorry about that. Okay, you have a chance to beat me. Can you find the checkmate white to move? I think it's here. Okay. That's here, and then check. Mate. There we go. Man, that took a minute. Sorry about that. A little bit watching had my chat be offline. Had to get that back on. Had to restart. And then my camera froze. And then for some reason my mic is going in and out today. I do not know. That is a cool mate. That's a cool one. And thank you. Yeah, I want to make sure it's fair play policy, so I do them on my own. But do you see a way to win the game, black to move? Do you see a way to win the game, black to move? Do I see a way to win the game, black to move? Well, the pawn's pinned by the bishop, so I'm just going to go straight up. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it, white to move? You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it, white to move? Yeah, Shadow, are you okay? Yeah, I know, buddy. You are a good boy. Yeah. Okay. You have a checkmating idea. Can you find it? Do I take with the bishop and then take with the queen, but then it's blocked by the bishop? So actually, yeah, this is actually easier than I'm making it. Oh, that's nifty. That's nasty. That is nasty. There you go. It took me a minute to see that. I go, what am I doing now? I'll get him. I'm a classical player, and first ever game of speed chess was in a tournament last year in July. Boy, was that a epic. I'd won 3 out of 4 in those tournaments, and the club was trying to get USCF sanctioned, and they eventually did, but they were money tournaments for the club, and one in March, took second in April, one in May, and one in June, and then they said, we're going to 10-0 Rapids, and I'd never played them. Boy, they had groups, so you had to get the top 3 in each group would get to the final in that 10-0, and we had the Tiger to Oregon Club, the Midtown Club came up, and was playing in that. That was my first ever over the board speed chess games. I always played classical over the board, so I have a tendency. And somebody statted it out for me and said that I flagged 70% in Rapids. And I play about 83.3%. So I actually took 5th. I actually got to the final, which I was really shocked at. But then the tournament director couldn't make the August tournament. It went back to longer controls, and of course, I stepped in and did the TD for him, and so I didn't get to play. I did play 3 games for a play center, but we gave the guy losses, and we gave everybody who played me a win, but I did beat the person that eventually won the tournament, so if I would have been able to play, I would have won that one too. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win a queen. White to move. Then I got sick with COVID in September. On September 4th, I was out for 9.5 weeks. And then with the knee and the hip pain suddenly just being excruciating, I could barely walk for 8 months and had to use a cane for the first time in my life. And finally lost 61 or 62 pounds and got me on Majerno. And I'm able to walk. I still have to use a cane outside, but that is a good thing. But yeah, it's been a tough year for me. You're in a critical position. Find a way to win a queen. White to move. Okay. Critical position. Find a way to win a queen. Huh. Let's see. Might mess this up. I don't see it yet. So I take a lot of time in speed chess and rapids, and then I try to make the best move possible instead of actually just moving fast and relying on my end game. And I don't know if I'll ever get faster because I'm an old man, so it's hard to teach me new tricks. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? Check. Man, I am looking at something totally different. Why am I not seeing this? Totally not seeing it yet. I think it's a bishop sacrifice. Yep, okay, so there. So then it's check. And then it's threatening mate with the queen. Correct? Wait a sec. No. Okay. Almost blew that. Almost blew it. And then it's the fork. That was a tough one for me. I did not see that for the longest time. Black to move. Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my bishop? Oops, that's a blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my bishop? Blunder by me. Can you find out how to win my bishop? Blunder by me. Yeah, it's going to be... Yeah. Check, and then here, fork. There we go. All right. It's not giving me the next puzzle. There we go. My knight is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? Black to move. My knight is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? My knight is vulnerable. Do you see a way to win it? Well, I think it's attack the bishop. Knight takes. Okay. There we go. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. You can win if you find the checkmating idea white to move. You can win if you find the checkmating idea white to move. You can win. All right, this is a little more difficult. Let's see. Check. Or is it check? Check, move, check, mate. Yeah. I can do it with the bishop or the queen, but probably the queen here. Check. And there we go. All right. There's a way to end this with a checkmate, black to move. There's a way to end this with a checkmate, black to move. Let's see. If I take it with the bishop and let the queen go, now there's that. So that's not going to work. So if I do that, oh, all right. Check. And there we go. Level completed. Okay, does anybody want to challenge? How many people are in today? I don't know. We've got Friday Night Blitz tonight at 6:30. I host it. I create the arena, chess.com arena. Do this Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays. I live stream the event, multi-stream the event on YouTube, also on chess.com with Mammoth Bonus. And then I do the sports play-by-play for you guys. So I don't play, I actually do the sports commentary. And that is for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Some experts come in. We do have streamers that come in that live stream, and they are welcome at any level, as well as titled players. We've only had two, and since I've been running it since June of 2024. But it's a lot of fun, and I hope everybody enjoys the commentary as well. And the reason I don't play is play in other people's arenas, and I'll play in some rated arenas, but This is for the player base, so they get their name called because it's fun for them and they get to play. And I try to make it a fairest playing field as possible. So I have guidelines in the chat tab. We don't want any Smurfs. We don't want anybody coming in at 200 beating like 1800s and messing around. We want people to realize there are other people involved in this, and it's a lot of fun for everybody, and that no excessive high elos, just trying to farm a medal like they do in rated arenas currently, as well as no AI. I will report suspect play immediately. And I did get a letter from chess.com in regards to that, and they said keep doing it. So it provides for a fair playing field. And I do stats every month, so when I do announce these, I announce them in the club. And I keep it for a month and then look, because it takes for the anti-cheat software to actually run. They have to do multiple games, so it takes a while. And I do the averages of how many people cheated in our arenas and how many have stolen medals from unsuspecting, real legit players. And we usually, we've had some people do that, and it's been more than you would think. And it really sucks. Last month has been the lowest we've had, and finally people are realizing that, hey man, why don't we just play fair and have fun? And everybody's involved. Let's not get any cheaters in there. I do rely on chess.com players seeing it and coming in, so there's more people that have never played my arenas, so I try to announce it fairly and let them know, as well as try to give the benefit of the doubt as well. But we had one person steal 4 medals last month, and actually that was in August. September's already got 7, and I won't report that until November. But and then one abuse, and that person won a medal too. And we've never had an abuse situation though in our arenas, which is a good thing. Usually it's once I do the month, then I tally them all up, and most of this year was in May, and I was 25 people, and so try to make it fair for everybody. And if it makes it fair for everybody, I mean, I usually lose 50% of my viewership when they're watching these arenas live stream, and I'm doing the play-by-play because some person is messing around, cheating, and nobody wants to see AI play somebody and just smoke them. And plus, I want everybody to read the rooms so that when they do come in, if they're not a streamer and they're not a titled account, come in at equal or lower to the highest rated player. And that's fair to everybody. A lot of players come in the low 100 to 400 to 800 range, and they want to get better. So they play these guys, and they have no problem doing that. But all of a sudden you get a night where the highest rated player is 1,000, and then some 2,400 brand new 1 day old account comes in and just smokes everybody, and I do report that. No matter if the guy is not using AI or not, I'm sorry, but we want it to be fair. So I want to protect the people that watch me on YouTube and Twitch, and we did have prize arenas, and the first time I was aware of the jacked up provisional rating bonus for newly created accounts. And since you can do multiple accounts, and that's no problem for chess.com, and I understand why, but they can just play a few games and all of a sudden be a master elo. And it's been rampant in the last year, and it's affected us as well in these arenas. So I try to be as fair as possible, and I hope everybody enjoys them. And We get about, on Fridays and Saturdays, we get about 35 to 45 people. We had, last month, I think 55 was, or August was 55. I haven't checked September, but for how many players played, but I did check for how many so far with 3 weeks to go in October, how many have already been banned. And I do know it's 7 and 3 medals have already been stolen. And then in the second arena that we held in October, guy was banned the next day after winning a gold medal. So people do it. We wish that wouldn't happen. It does not only hurt the viewership and hurt the channel, but hurts players that come in and trust me to run a fair arena. And I wish there was something I could do about it, but we don't have the tools. I can't just boot a guy. There's no tool for that. I can't just cap it at a certain level. And the Twitch streamers come in. When they come in, actually the arena's clean up. And we have some 2300s that are live streamers on Twitch that are amazing. And multiple people. I talked to Elias earlier, and he is a YouTube content creator. He comes in and plays in them. And they have fun. And so that's what they're about. And the more people that realize it and just, play fair, play straight up. And in the same vein, I do not talk about position during the games because that can tilt it towards somebody, and I won't do that. So I do not talk about positions. I know the announcers, the amazing announcers for chess.com, for FIDA, for the big tournaments, they're in a box. Nobody can hear them. So they can talk about strategy and what's possible and what's happening in the game. I can't because you've got not only chess.com with Mammoth Bonus, you've got YouTube with JJ Plays Chess, and you've got Twitch here with JJ's Chess Pots Palace, and they can watch and they can hear me. So I also am very aware not to slant the games in any way and let everybody have fun. The more fun people have, the more views I get, the more people are excited, the more people come back and they enjoy it. And the most we've ever had is 122 people for Love of the Game Tuesday, and 97 for Friday night, and Saturday was 83. And so it's some nights we have an amazing tournament, and if people just decide that they're going to just play fair and have fun, and that's a good thing for everybody. So tonight 6:30 Friday night Blitz, tomorrow night 6:30 Saturday night Rapids. That is Pacific Standard Time on the Oregon coast, Pacific Ocean, and 7 o'clock is the arena start. So I will have the pin post up at 6:30 tonight, and I hope everybody enjoys it. Do we have any challenges today? I don't know. Torpedo chess player came in and followed. I very much appreciate that. And I don't know if we have anybody. I hide my viewers now, so I just ramble and ramble. But we only got 2 tonight. So there's Elias. How you doing? Epic Elias, by the way, on YouTube. Big shout out. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and play if you want to send it. And then we'll go back to puzzles after. So, unless we got another challenge. What's really funny, Elias, have you noticed that when I run the arenas, I get challenges like constantly? I think they just want to see their name on the screen. And while we're doing it, I don't know why they do it, but I kind of rip them when they do that. So I don't know if they want to have their name, like, why are you bugging these guys during a tournament? But, and then I get crickets and nobody challenges me, so. We can have a good game. You sent it, all right. Well, I didn't see it. Where is it? That shocked the crap out of me. There it is. There it is. Alrighty. Oh, nice. The Polish. The Polipo. The Polipo. Hey, kid. Test 1, 2. There we go. Oh, it's been a day, I tell you. It's been a day. Well, I know you don't. We'll take it. Well, that was my fault. God, I didn't even look. Distracted. God, that was really dumb. Well, that was extremely stupid. Yeah. It's over. The game's over. Good one. Yeah, I'm in trouble. God. Oh, God. Let's see. Yep, that was a nice shot. You knew where I was going. You're gonna go that way. Should I do that? I don't think I should do that. I think I should move that up. Yeah, I fell apart pretty quick. That is gonna be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good setup. Yeah, that was a good deal. Yeah, not much I could do after I wasted that. Yep. Well, I could run. Let me check. Will. Pretty much done. And it's been pretty much done for the whole time. Yep. Good move. Yeah, that's a free queen. Yeah, I'm just. God, that is bad. Let's see. Can't do that either. And the knight's gonna come in. That's a good move. Playing great, man. Talk about distracted, boy. Mic goes off. Kitty needs love. I turn around and I make a quick move and it's over. Sorry, man. I didn't give you a game. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, you got to do that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was a good move. Huh. Putting up a little bit of a fight, but not much. Yeah, well, I should have been watching when I wasn't. Too little, too late. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that was the end right there. I had to try it. I had to try it. Yep. Let's see here. Had to give it a shot. Yep. Yeah, I think we're done. At least it did a little bit of a whimper going out. Yeah, that's going to be nothing I can really do. Yeah, I'm going to resign. Good game, man. That was a great trap. I didn't even see it. I turned around for my cat. My mic went off. I turned around, petted my cat, came back, made a quick move, and that was it. Sorry I didn't give you a game. We'll go over the review. That was a schooling. 950. Nice. Oh, man, that's horrible. That is horrible. Yeah. You saw it. My mic went off. I was trying to fix it. A cat came up, and I didn't even look, and I forgot that the bishop was keyed on that pawn, and that was the end of the game right there. I did the best I could trying to get back in, but there was nothing I could do. Said we made great moves to the point where oh, I got rocked. Well, you want a rematch? Might as well. Let's do it. Okay, let's hit that. Let's hit the rematch there. Okay. All right. Okay. yep. Yeah, I want to do it that way. Yep. Do want to get that line. Do want to be stuck over there. That's the thing. I think we will. All right. Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty good move, actually. Just got to be really careful here. Do I want to go over there? I don't think I can really hold that spot. So far, so good. Man, you're playing great. Epic Elias on YouTube. He's got great content. Over 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching today. This is Challenge Day and Puzzle Day. Puzzles have been readapted so that they're more equal to actual writing, and so your puzzle ratings have been adjusted. I think that's a good thing. I think everybody that I've talked to thought that was really cool. Yeah, gonna go power to power, huh? Let's see. Well, got that pawn island in the middle. Don't want to let him get back with that double pawn. we'll go here for now. I don't know, might be the wrong rook, so we'll see. Glowing. Ninja Witch Defense, Scandinavian variation. Bogo. Jubo variation. Hyola Depic Gambit. Sicilian Defense, Open Pelican, and Sveshinov Exchange variation. Quite the name. Is that what this is? Man, you guys rock. I'm just like, hey man, I got a bad pawn position. I do know the openings, but not to that extent. I still think in old notation. What are you talking about? Okay, well, we're gonna have a pawn storm with a rook problem here. How do I want to take this? Do I want to take... No threat. How do I get over there? And there's a threat. That's quite the problem. Yep, power to power. That's a good check. I'm in time trouble again. It is amazing I flag about 70% of the time. That is crazy. I wish I could get faster, but no, no, no. Don't give me time. Thank you. But you didn't have to do that. Yeah, that was definitely a good move. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. That is going to be a fork. Bam. Actually, I'm going to have to let that go. And boom, jam. Well, that sucks, but nice check. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Well, let's see. Good game. Man, good game, man. Very good game. A little better play by me in this game. Yeah, well, I should have hung in the first game. I didn't. I really was distracted. You know that. So that really did happen. You know, you saw it. Bike went off. I had to work with that. Cat was behind me. Petted the cat. Got back. Made a quick move. And the game was over right off the bat. I did the same thing against H1, but I was concentrating. I just blew a piece right off the bat. He's never played me again. And I give him a better game. But that was a great game, man. Good game. Yeah, and I missed it. Where did I miss it? Should I push right there? Oh, frick. Yep. Oh, boy. I did miss that. Yeah, I should have took it. Oh, God. Yep, didn't see it. Didn't see it. Knight takes pawn. Pawn takes knight. Queen check takes your rook. Did not see it. That was a good game, though. That really went down. That was fun. Thank you a lot. That was a lot of fun. I always enjoy good games. Taurus Star is now following. Thank you, Taurus Star. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was just sweet. And I knew there was nothing I could do. I was going to lose the night. That was a rough one. That was a good game, man. Thank you, Elias. That was fun. Good games today. Very good games. And you only used 5 minutes off your clock? Man, that's... You gave me 5 extra minutes. And let me see. I see that. Let me look here. I just want to make a look right there. Yep, you're established. You are good. I will accept that. Tipato. There we go. Added that. Accept. Oh. You're already in, I think. Should be already in. You know, that really is, when it comes down to it, you play the better players. The more you play them, the better you get. I mean, it's just always been that way. And I miss the club for that reason, but I had to make a stand on what happened, and so I did. But the more you play the better players, the better you get. I think it is, Taurus Star. I mean, Elias, could you say what you said before about it? I'm going to grab a pop, but I will answer it too. But I was looking at the puzzles with the bonus points and what I went up to 3,200, and I have the badge. At least we didn't lose our badges. That's cool. But a lot of those puzzles weren't even near 3200 level puzzles. So I think they made a really good choice there. And well, I'm 1836 in puzzles. Last I checked, now I rattled off 10 in a row before I started today. And I apologize that I'm an hour late due to technical difficulties. First thing that happened, my chat was off. And it said sign up to Twitch after, a year and 4 months. And so then I couldn't find the login, and finally it appeared after I scrolled down, but really weird how that happened. So I had to log off, come back on, try it again, and then delete the VOD, create another one for YouTube so that I could say when I was coming back on. And that's like 15-minute increments on that. So I was like, oh boy. So then I get back in on that, and my camera froze. So I get that finished, and that was another 25 minutes or I was on for 17 minutes on that one. So I got that off, and in the meantime, Elias and I were talking about the actual puzzle system. Yeah, so the badges are all wrong now due to the fact that, and I was looking at those puzzles because I was making runs of 51 in a row and stuff like that when I do my puzzle days. And my Monday evening I do puzzles, and Friday mornings. And a lot of those were 15, 1700, 14. Some were even 1,000, and some were really, really simple. It was one move mates. And but I was gaining points, and the bonus points were, so I think that was smart on them to adjust it. I actually agree with that change. I was talking to Marvin. You guys know Marvin. He's my best friend here, and owns a bar and grill here, and he plays chess in the arenas that I run on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night. And he has to cook. His wife works as a bartender, and they haven't had any help since COVID. So it's just them. They work 15-hour days, 5 days a week, take 2 days off. But anyway, when he's working and he has some time, that's when he plays chess. So that's his, thing. And in fact, yesterday we were in a tournament in the in-house club league that I just started, the 8th tournament that we've ran, and we're facing each other. So I was sitting on the outside deck, and he was out there too with a break, and he's making his move, and I'm making my move on chess.com, and that happens quite a bit. And so we're both looking at you. Oh, you did that, huh? Oh, okay. And actually, it was a lot of fun. But I was eating dinner out there, and so we played about 10, 15 moves of about 10 of the tournament game. And sometimes we'll just play side by side, and we'll talk out there. And I drink my Diet Pepsi, eat my dinner. They have great food, so I really like going there. So far, I don't know how much the puzzles have changed. I like the puzzles. I mean, I really do. And Taurus Star, I totally agree with the change. I mean, didn't bother me at all. And I looked at Marvin, and Marvin's got a 400 rating in Blitz. But the problem is when he has to cook and get us a cook order, and it can happen at any time, and they're open from 2 to I think 11. And so when that happens, he has to drop everything, and he'll lose the games because he has to cook, right? And he owns the building, he owns the business, and he's a really good guy too. And so he's actually higher rated in real life, USCF wise than his ratings. Just like I am. I'm higher rated in classical USCF than I am on chess.com. And with him constantly getting food orders, he has to stop what he's doing. But he plays a lot of puzzles, and he plays a lot of them, and he's got, I think his highest rating was 1640 or 1630. I think I was talking to him when it got adjusted. He showed me a picture on Messenger on his. And now if we played 50 games, he might beat me once. But face-to-face. In online with speed chess, especially in Blitz, he'd probably win more than half because I'm just not that fast. And hard to teach a person that's played classical all their life and then switch. And I'm still trying. I'm still going to try to push it. And with Rapids, and you rarely see me play a Blitz or a bullet game, but I got to get that down a little faster. And but I'm so used to taking 30 minutes or 60 minutes that, and I never have a time problem with those time controls, 60 plus 30 or 30 plus 30 or an hour and a half plus 30. Never had a problem with that. But for me, speed chess is really fast and almost too fast for me. And 15-10s, I feel more comfortable. And I usually don't flag as much. Actually, I probably flag on a normal basis of normal people. But Rapids is pretty bad, 70%. And then with puzzles, I think that's good to actually know where you are at a level with puzzles, and I think puzzles are more fair than actually the speed chess games ratings right now. The provisional bonus rating is really jacked up too high. You get a lot of new accounts that are way too high in ELO. When I played those accounts, actually I played 5, and I haven't lost a game, but they'll beat me 90% in speed chess. And it's crazy. So I think that's a really good thing for puzzles. That's really good, Elias. That is really good. Is that over the board, face-to-face? Was that face-to-face or online? And I think the other reason for it is when you play face-to-face, it's slower games, so people are, especially the speed chess players that I've played, are extremely fast, and if I have time to think, I've got a shot against them, especially in the end game. I get it to an end game and get a chance to win. But he doesn't leave his house. Great. Oh, man. That would be fun just to go and play. I like playing face-to-face. I just do. And I love speed chess. I mean, I really enjoy it. I enjoy our games. I have fun. But I definitely, coming in, I feel like I have a disadvantage just because I just take a lot of time. And I have to think about the position and stuff. And I probably should just say, screw it, and just start moving fast. And just get myself trained to get faster and faster and faster. And I don't know if there's any lessons or apps out there that would get me to get faster in processing. But at 69 years old, if I would have been doing this as a kid and playing it as a kid, I probably would have been way faster, probably way better in speed chess. But when I was playing high school chess, I mean, that's 73, 72, 73, 74 when Fisher and Spassky were playing in 72. And I mean, it was all old notation. So it also was a ramp up for me when I went to my first club here on the Oregon coast after I moved here in 2008. And it was a ramp up because I thought in old notation, I didn't think in, I'd never played with new notation. In fact, I'd never seen it because I took off chess for 30 years. And so when I came back, it took me months because people would go, hey, C3. And I'm like, what the frick is C3? What are you talking about? You know, and then when you know, it's like pawn to king, knights, bishop 4, you know, or pawn to queen, rook 3, you know, I mean, it's a totally different way to think. RDD2, RD2D, RDD2, oh, 3BO. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Just how it worked. I actually said to somebody, we were talking, I think it was a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about a review, and it was, I said, Pete, when it happened when it was pawn takes pawn, I was telling him. So I said PXP in chat, right? And they're like, what the frick is PXP? What are you talking about? You know? And I'm like, it's pawn takes pawn. Where'd you come up with that? Well, I came up with it in 1972. I mean, it was old notation was way before me, but I'm just, you know, and new notation would go, what is PXP? PXP? I've actually, with the new notation, when I was playing the Western States Open, I actually wrote down, I started getting lost on the, you know, I had to check the numbers, and I was looking at age 5 and shit like that, so I was just like, PXP, pawn to king, knight 4. I was just writing an old notation. I just said, screw it. It was pretty funny. But I hope that answers your question about the, I know we kind of went back and forth on stuff, but I hope that answers, Taristra, the what we thought about puzzles. I thought it was fine. I actually thought it was better for people to learn that. Well, that's why Fisher came up with new notation, because the old notation was so extensive. It was busy work. And he didn't like I don't know what he was thinking, but I'm pretty sure it was busy work and it was extra stuff. And I mean, there were some, it's like, you know, king knight takes, KN takes, queen, bishop, pawn, you know, so KNX, QBP. Right? And you could just say that, you know, the queen, bishop, pawn, let's say if it was white, would be C2. So if you could do, you know, NX-C2, that totally streamlines it. I think he did a great thing. I think that was brilliant what he did with the new notation. But that is why. So I'm going to take a quick break. We've got a ad break in progress. If you want to take challenges, I'll play challenges today. I'll play some puzzles. And had a late start because of technical difficulties for that. And I will be right back. I'm just going to take a quick break. I thought that was a big freaking mosquito. Holy shit, it was. What the frick was that? What the frick? Looked like cat hair. Dude, I'm losing it. Oh my god. And it just flew away. That was crazy. Okay, we got 21 seconds before we're back. I'm going to take a quick break. And if you saw that, I thought a mosquito landed in my lap, but it didn't. It looked like cat hair. And then it ended up, when I went to throw it in the garbage can, it flew away from me. So it was something live. That was a little spooky. Anyway, welcome back. I just had something that came into my lap and it looked like a big mosquito. So I grabbed it and it looked like cat hair. So I thought, okay, I got a piece of cat hair. I will walk it over to the garbage can. And as I walked it over to the garbage can, I throw it in the garbage can and it flies away. And I'm like, it looked like cat hair. It didn't look like a bug. Flying cat hair. And it just went flying all over the place. Went straight up in the rafters. So I'm going to take a quick break, you guys. And I'll be right back, and thank you. And I just need a quick break. And then I'll take challenges when I come back, or we'll play puzzles. guys, for your time. I appreciate that. Thanks for your patience. And is there anybody that wants to play a challenge? Had to take a bio and stretch the legs. That was crazy on that bug that I thought it was cat hair. Got 2 cats, so just kind of floated down, went into my keyboard in my lap, and I grabbed it, and I thought, oh, cat hair, so I went to throw it away. And I threw it down in the garbage can, and it went right up and flew away, flew around. I'm like, oh, man. I don't even know what kind of bug that was. So, we got anybody that wants to play? I think I'm just going to play. I've got the tournament here. I got to wait on that. So, play that offline. Let me go play a 15-10 here. Get that going. Man, I just I really try to push myself on 10-minute reps, but I just flagged so much. We'll play a rated. Let me look here. We'll go 15-10. Give me a little bit more time. And let's see how it goes. Try that. Okay, I didn't see that. Let me play after this, Tapato. I will play right after this. I am sorry. I didn't see that in time. I apologize. I would have played. I didn't see it. Well, he's going to abort, so we'll play after this. And he sees that I'm streaming, so yep, he's going to abort. Alrighty. So, go ahead and send it to me, Mammoth Bonus. Are you there, Tapato? My opponent board wouldn't take it. Okay, just don't say anything on these 2 games. This is a tournament. I'll wait for Tapato to answer. My opponent boarded, so we can play. Oops. Ah, crap. This is a daily tournament in the club. I was going to do that with Chuck, but Don't know why he did that. He actually had me in that position. Still got me in a pretty bad position. Okay, any challenges? No challenges. So, I am going to go to the restroom again. I will be right back. Sorry about that. Old man's got to go. He's got to go. So I'll try to get challenges back. If not, I'll just play some 15-10s. And thank you all for your patience. Sorry about that. It's been a weird start today. 2 failed attempts due to my chat. Recognized that I was needed to not only log into Twitch, start an account on Twitch. So that took a while, and then my camera froze, and then after that, my mic turned off, on and off for about 5 minutes. So had some restarts today. I usually start at 11, and I apologize, and I am going to take a quick bio and be right back, and it's going to take a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that. All right, any challenges today? And ad starting in 31 seconds. Any challenges? I know Tapato, just as I set that game up, I didn't see his chat, and the person aborted, they wouldn't take the challenge, so they waited 43 seconds and aborted. So any challenges today? All righty. See who's here. Okay, no challenges. All right. So we'll try 15-10 again. Try to do that. Go back to puzzles after. All right, 12:52. There we go. Going to be the same Sicilian that, no, it's not. All righty. Probably should have checked. Probably should have checked. That was my fault. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, stop that. Wait till he pushes me out of there. That's right, Castling. Boy, I got a queen storm here. Queen pawn storm. That's going to be a little bit tough. Going to be blocked in with been on a losing streak since Christmas. Was up to 1401, just got smoked. Okay, let's see here. I'm in a bad position. Man, I'm having really need to get a new mouse pad here. I run off the pad and then all of a sudden I can't grab the piece. Same problem with my wizardry streams. All of a sudden I'm doing something and I stop. Playing at 12:52 from Mexico. So I have lost like huge amount of games. And I was doing a 10-0 Rapids, and I just flagged so much that it's bad. Yeah, that's going to be a bad pawn island for me. That's going to cause a problem. And it's really going to cause a problem. So definitely got an issue here. Definitely got an issue. Definitely got an issue. Fifteen tens I don't usually flag, so usually, but 10-0s, man, it just pushes me too much. I just fall apart in them. I'm leading in most of them, but I just get to that end game, and I'm an end game player, so it's just a brutal situation. Yep, that is going to be a problem. Going to go for the sack too. It's going to go for the sack. Yeah, that was smart. Huh. Let's see if I do that. Alrighty. Yeah. don't want to do that. Let's see. I don't want that. Okay. Go for the game review. I only have a 46% win rate against Sicilian in Rapids. I have a higher percentage in Classical and in Dailies. Sorry, looking at the insights. I love insights. That's why I'm a Diamond member. So I did the right move. Oh, shoot. And I didn't take enough time. Just move the pawn up, John. Just move the pawn up. Actually, no. Because if I move the pawn up... Now, what did it say I was supposed to do? Could have went here. But I lose my bishop. So I don't want to do that. And I get the bishop here, but I didn't do it. That was a mistake. Now the thing was, I couldn't mate here due to the fact that this pawn could move up. So I needed to power rooks or put a rook here and come down and move this. Yeah, I couldn't get the mate though. So he still was okay. He wasn't in trouble yet. But I definitely was in the lead on this. Okay, so who we got here today? Just checking. Only one viewer. Well, I think I'm going to call it. It's just been a really weird day. Tapato, next time you come in, I'll play him. We do have events on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night at 6:30. I do want to put that up for the schedule. Tonight at 6:30, I'll be back on. And for Friday Night Blitz, unrated 3-2 tonight. It is a 60-minute arena. I host it, I create it, I live stream it, and multi-stream it, as well as do the sports commentary. I was on the radio for 9.5 years, so I make you guys stars. I just want fair play, biggest thing. No Smurfs coming in, no high elos trying to farm a medal. Streamers are allowed at any level, so because people want to play you guys. Titled players as well on titled accounts. Players that aren't streamers or aren't titled, I want them to read the room when they come in after registration to make sure that they're equal to or less than the highest rated player in the arena or close to that level, so that It's fair to everybody, and it's about everybody having fun, and not just somebody trying to show off and smoke everybody for a medal. So I've been running these since June, and I do the sports commentary, so I do not talk. One thing I do not talk about position during the game. I don't make any comments towards that game as I show it. I will put up multiple games in the last 10 to 15 minutes of the arena, usually on an hour and a half. I usually do it for the last 30, so I'll show in the small screen to the right of the big screen another game going. But I want it to be as fair for everybody, and I want people to come in and enjoy themselves, and then the fairer the arena, the more even playing field for everybody, the better those arenas get. And we get a lot of people at times, so it's a lot of fun. And when the streamers come in, that's fun. Everybody wants to play them. We had 2 titled FIDE Masters come in, one early on in India and another one about 6 to 8, 9 months ago. And so it is kind of cool. Never know what you're going to get every night. And we also have H1 chess that comes, moderator that comes in. That's Tactical Presence, and he's dominated my prize arenas. I had 5 of them last year, 1 this year, but of course, once I divvied the medals out, or divvied the 1-month gift subs out for that event, and all you had to do is follow my Twitch, and you were eligible. The person that won it cheated, and then we found out they had cheated in all 2 prize events in 2024 as well. So I gave him about $60 in diamond subs, and so I haven't had one. I tried to get it going. A couple people helped out in getting money to, getting subs for me, and I appreciate that early on this year. And I will have one at Christmas for sure, and I'll take the money that I did gain, and it wasn't a lot, it was like $10, but I'll take that money and put it into the prize fund for that arena. So I will have another prize arena. We just want it to be fair. We don't want anybody cheating. And you heard your name, yeah. So the reason you heard your name was streamers are allowed to come in at any level, and since you're H1's moderator, I let you come in as a streamer because everybody wants to play it because you've won so many arenas. And you got ripped in that December 1st arena. I think you lost something like now we get a challenge of all things. Next Monday. Monday night at 6:30, or next Friday. So now we're starting to get challenges, but I'm going to call it a day today. It's been a weird day, but anyway, everybody wants to play pots, and he got ripped off in that prize arena on December 1st. I mean, how much elo did you lose? 170, 190 points off that cheater that came in. Luckily, chess.com caught him mid-arena and took him out, but he did the damage. He took 5 people out, and the guy that was eventually caught for cheating won the event, and he was cheating too, but nobody caught him. And so Potzer got ripped in that one, but he's won 2 or 3, would have won 3 events of the 5. Let's see, it was 5 in 2024 and 1 in 2025, the February event. So you would have won 3 or 4, I believe, Potzer, I think, if that hadn't happened. So anyway, I was just saying that he's allowed to come in at any level, and he is a higher level. And that, when he comes in with the registration, if he comes in at registration, everybody knows that that's the mark. And then any streamer can come in at any level because people want to play you guys. So, and he represents H1 chess. So with that, love to see H1 in here. It does happen, and it really is too bad that it does happen, but I was just embarrassed that happened, not only to you, but to everybody. I tried to make it right with another arena that month, and I think I did. But and then the guy comes in, and I think you were in chat when he came in and started saying how much of a god he was and how he had the longest speed run he's ever done, and taking advantage of the provisional created new player created provisional bonus rating. And I mean, that was a fiasco that night. But at least I got it, righted. And it cost me about $400, man, to get that done out of my own pocket. But I made it right. And man, it was just embarrassing how bad that was. But that was a weird night. But anyway, Potter's one of our best players that comes in. He represents H1. You should talk to H1 and come in together once. I think H1 would really enjoy it. And I'm going to promote him. So I might run that by him. I'd like to get House of Pancakes in there. We get Grizu is awesome. We get Faith Fireheart. We've had Epic Elias, the content creator on YouTube, who played me earlier today. Profiteer Gaming is a new streamer. Samuel Chess is a 2300 from India that comes in. I think you played him. I think you guys played once so far. And he comes in. He's a streamer. He's got good content too from India. So it's a pretty cool thing. And but you should talk to H1 and see if he comes in. That would be cool. And I think he'd enjoy it. And I think people would love to play him. And then you guys could battle it out for first and second. And I'll try to get Chess Asylum in there. And I'll even talk to Sean Tobin, who is the FIDA expert. If that happens, just give me a heads up that you guys are going to come in. And I'll try to get Sean to play. That and Alan. That would be pretty cool. That would be a good matchup. I think you guys enjoy that. Omega Metric Man or something like that. I can't remember how he says that, but he won the 2009 when I was down there at the Western States Open. He won the expert division. I didn't know him at the time. I met him last year. So really good guy. And I've done a couple of promos for him for his Gold Beach Chess Club. He's the USCF tournament director down there. He's running a good little club down there. They got some really good players. And then, of course, Alan has the Midtown Chess Club in Tigard, Oregon. And so if you guys ever want information and you're near those two places, Southern Oregon Coast is Gold Beach Club, and right near Portland is the Tigard, Oregon Midtown Club. And if you guys are near that, they've got, I think in Tigard, they've got a really strong Scholastic. He's a really good teacher, chess teacher, and they have a really good Scholastic team of kids coming up, and then also they have players of all ages. But I think they're up to around 50 or 60 people, last I checked. And I met him through my YouTube channel. His son watched my YouTube channel, and they came down and played in that tournament, that first speed chess tournament I ever played in June. There's clips on Twitch. You can find them. Just hit the clips go to my Twitch channel, hit the clips, and go down there, and you'll see. And that was a great day. We had 6-hour stream, and that was a fun little tournament. I was just happy I got in the final. I got 5th in that position, in that one. But was going to live stream that USCF tournament, and I was playing in the open class, so with my rating, I'm non-provisional in USCF, so I was really excited, and then I got COVID September 4th, so that kind of sucked. But we're going to go ahead. I'll put the Discord up again for anybody that wants it. I'll put the club up. Usually getting I don't know if you're, I think you are in Discord actually, bots. I think you are. There's the club. And I'll be multi-streaming tonight again at 6:30. We'll have that chess arena for you. It's a 3-2 Blitz tonight. Should be really good and unrated. And just come in, play fair, have fun. And if Potter's in there, you're going to play a really good player. And it would be cool to see H1 in one of these just to see. And I think he would enjoy it. And, you know, I promote the hell out of him. So he's always done solid by me, and he's come in and rated, and he's been really cool to me. So I very much appreciate the guy, and he is very talented. So anyway, thank you all for coming in today. I had technical difficulties. It took me an hour to get them fixed. The chat, all of a sudden it said sign up for Twitch. So I couldn't get the chat going, and then finally got the login. Got that up, and then all of a sudden Epic Elias from YouTube content creator has about 1,000 subs on YouTube. Has some really good content himself. Of course, H1 Chess, you know, YouTube, he's got 100,000, over 100,000, and his Twitch channel is amazing, and the content that he does. But Epic Elias came in and said, "Hey, John, your camera's froze." And so I looked up, and sure enough, at least I wasn't doing the, an epic pose. Thank God I wasn't doing an epic pose. So I had to log off again. I had to reschedule. I had to come back in. And it wasn't a big ordeal, but I finally got it going. We thought it was going, and all of a sudden my mic started going on and off and beeping. And for about 3 to 5 minutes, that was really weird. And so it was just a weird day. So I apologize. I will be back next Friday at 11. And then Monday night challenges are at 6:30. And so we'll try this again. And I'm sorry I didn't get to play everybody, but I will on the next run. And then tonight, of course, it's going to be an hour arena with 3-2 Blitz. I'll try to play some people after. Try to stay on and play them and make up for it. So 6:30 tonight. Thank you, Potzer, for coming in. Thank you for playing in these arenas, because people really love to play. Topedo, thank you for coming in. And I tried to get a hold of you because the guy that was playing, I didn't see your message that you wanted to play, and he forfeited. He aborted. He ran 45 seconds off the clock and aborted. So I was like, "Hey, I'm ready to play." Okay, Potter, you're up, and you were gone. I was like, "Dude." So missed that. Elias, always fun to play you, man. You just rocked me today. That was good games. Played extremely well. And Torstar, thank you for coming in, as well as Glowing from Poland, man. He's been supporting the channel forever, and so I very much appreciate him. And he came in with all the technical difficulties. So thank you, guys. I hope you have a good one. I will be back at 6:30. It is on like Donkey Kong Friday Night Blitz. Don't miss it. It should be a good one tonight. 6:30, I'll have the chat up and the arena up. It is ready to roll already, but as you know, registration an hour before they start, and we just need 4 to start it, and then all the chess.com players come in, so it should be a good one. Can we get 50 people tonight? That would be amazing. So thank you again. We'll see you on the flip side. Appreciate y'all.